What if there is an emergency? Maybe some kind of insurrection, maybe another 2020, the SHTF pops off. What are you going to do? Are you ready? Welcome to Life with Spirit. I'm Spirit, and today we're going to talk about emergency preparedness. Now, this is not about fear mongering. This is not to scare anyone, to make anyone feel anxious. It's about staying ready so you don't have to get ready. It's just important to have some things in place in the event of an emergency because you never know when it's going to happen. In the United States, we are coming up on a presidential election, and one of the candidates has already been targeted. So there's some people out there running around, running their own programs. And so I'm just encouraging you to run your program and make sure that you're ready. You never know when the government is going to say, oh, everybody shelter in place, everybody stay where you are, you can't leave your house. You don't know when the government's going to say that. Now, in my lifetime, that has never happened. I hope it never happens. I'm not here to say something huge is going to happen during election time, but I just want us to be prepared in the event that something does happen, whether it's election time or any other time. So today I'm going to go over with you just some basic emergency things to have in place from ready.gov, and that's straight from our government. Many emergency preparedness organizations recommend that you have at least 2 weeks of food and water for everyone in your household, including your fur babies. So let's see what's on ready.gov. So go to ready.gov and you're just going to scroll down. You're going to scroll down to where it says build a kit and click on emergency supply list. And when you scroll down a little bit, and they also have it in different languages, which is really nice. And when you scroll down a bit, you'll see the basic disaster supplies kit. So I'm not going to focus as much on the kit as I am the things that you just need to have. So a basic emergency supply kit could include the following recommended items. Water, 1 gallon per person per day for several days for drinking and sanitation. Food, at least a several day supply for non-perishable food. A battery powered or some kind of hand crank radio because you need to be informed as to what's going on out there. Flashlight because your electricity might not be working. And what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets cut? You need a first aid kit. And I have alcohol and peroxide in other places in my house. In order to have a battery-powered radio, you need to have batteries. And I have plenty of batteries. They're also suggesting that you keep a whistle to signal for help and a dust mask to help filter contaminated air. We should all have a mask from 2020. Most of us have those, so that's a good thing. Plastic sheeting and scissors and duct tape, just in case there's some kind of poison outside. You can do your best to close your windows and to seal your windows and doors and things. They're suggesting that we have moist towelettes, garbage bags, and plastic ties for personal sanitation. Now, I have these plastic Walmart bags that I save, and this is just in case the toilet situation, y'all. I don't do well with toilet stuff, so I make sure that I have enough bags that we can put over the toilet. If we can't flush, we're going to put the bags over the toilet, do our thing in the toilet, tie it up, and take it out. A wrench or pliers to turn off your utilities. I guess we need to find out how to turn off the utilities. A manual can opener. Many of us have canned foods. Some of us have the pop tops. That's really what I try to do, is have the ones with the pop tops. And I do have an electric, but what if your electricity is not working? You need a manual can opener. Also, have a local map just so you can know where you're going in the event that you have to get out and go. A cell phone with chargers and a backup battery. A lot of people who are living in vehicles, living van life, they have those big batteries that they carry around with them, and those are really, really awesome to have. They're a little expensive, but if you can get one of those, that will be awesome. So that's the basic disaster supply list. There's one thing that they did not mention that I think is really, 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 really important, and that is to have some type of protection. I know we really don't like to talk about this, and I know it can be uncomfortable, but I feel really strongly about having some type of protection in your home, whatever that is. It can be non-lethal. So there's several options. Just make sure you have something to protect yourself in the event that there is some kind of intruder. So that's the one thing that I believe is missing from the list. Now, there are so many other things that you can add to that list. And I'm not, a super prepper. I just try to make sure that I have basic things in order in case of an emergency. So that's all I have for you today. I really hope that this was helpful. What do you have at home that you would include on this list? Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.